Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts playthrough where we're now going to face off against Riku in a race. A foot race. And I already lost. There is a way of beating Riku, it's just that... Beating Riku, in all honesty, is pretty much like, bragging rights, really. When you beat Riku, you get a pretty stone, which, in all honesty, it's pretty much like the nuggets that you find in Pokemon. You know, they're not consumable items. They're not even accessory-based items. They're just there. They're just there for money. That's it. Money, Pokédollars, whatever currency you're looking at. So, on top of that, when you do beat Riku, you do get a, you do get to keep whatever your default, ship's name. Yeah, we're going to be flying a ship at some point. Whatever your default ship's name is. Which in this case, it was, Excalibur. But since I lost to Riku, we're going to go with Highwind unless I race against him again and actually beat him. But even though you do beat him, Riku says that, yeah, but you're not going to be able to get Kairi, and Sora gives off the same mean look that you just witnessed. So there's that. There is the name change thing, which you can change the name of your ship however way you want it in the ship change menu. And you get a pretty stone, which, as I said before, acts pretty much like a nugget from the Pokemon games, which means it's only there just to be sold for a lot of money. And as a matter of fact, I don't have my... Let me see if I can reach my strategy guide here. You do get quite a bit of money early on in the game if you do manage to beat Riku 99 times. How much that is, I cannot remember. That's why I'm looking up my strategy guide for. And by the way, I'm holding an actual strategy guide. It's by Brandy Games. It's somewhere in here. I believe it's in the second section. Yeah, here we go. Let's see here. Pretty stone. And it says right here, on quote, if you actually went up to 99 Pretty Stone, you could then sell them at blankety blank for 30 money each, for a total of 2,970 money. Early in the game, that is quite a bit, but way on in the game, you have more potions than you can deal with, and that of itself, with like 99 potions, you can actually raise up a little bit more money than that. I mean, I guess early on in the game, it's helpful to have that much money, but you have to raise Riku 99 times in order to do that. Is it really worth the effort? Is it really worth the effort to actually try and beat Riku 99 times just to get that insane amount of money? So that's why I said that the race against Riku is nothing but bragging rights. It's... the rewards are very little that it doesn't even matter. How facing off Riku in a fight, you know, with the one sword fight, would be more beneficial because you actually get potions, which actually do come out in a pinch. You know, it's a healing item. It's a healing item. It's an actual useful item. It's not there just to be sold for a large amount of money. Or in this case, a minuscule of money, which... Dirty, you can gain more than that just by enemies alone. Okay, so going back to, what we're watching here. Now that I got my rant of trying to beat Riku out of the way, what we need to gather is 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, I believe? I got a third one just in case. That item gets erased, by the time we hit our next boss. We got the drinking water, got the 3 mushrooms, and I believe we got the 3 fish. I think that's what was required. And you have to get the yellow coconuts, not the brown coconuts. So keep on whacking trees.
Riku has changed.
Those, really thick trees, they give off coconuts.
Well...
Not the thin white trees like what you're seeing in the background.
Sora, let's take the raft and go. Just the 2 of us.
The thick, multicolored leaf trees are the ones you want to look for.
You're the one that's changed, Kairi.
Maybe.
What else is there to look at?
I was a little afraid at first, but now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good.
Oh, trust me,
Sora,
he never
don't ever
changes.
change.
Bullshit.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
No, he does change quite a bit. Actually, if you do go from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, apparently enough, Sora's balls dropped in between games. It's mostly because while they were making while they were doing the remake of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, they were also in the making of Kingdom Hearts 2. So they had to use the same voice actor for Kingdom Hearts 2, as opposed to using the same voice actor for Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh dear, what could this mean?
Tell me about it.
It means we'll just
There's nothing else we could do at this point. He left with a letter.
I sure hope he's all right.
Mysteriously left, mind you. Without that letter, we have no idea. For all we know, the king could have been kidnapped. And the entire castle would have went into turmoil. Not that it is now,
You
but
be careful now.
it would have been in so much more chaos if King Mickey did not leave that letter.
He will accompany.
Over here!
Jimmy Cricket
Cricket's
coming
the
from
name.
Disney's
Jimmy
Pinocchio.
Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king.
It got swallowed by a whale!
Your world disappeared too? It was terrible. We were scattered.
Yeah, you think Heartless are
Only one who made it to this castle.
out and about destroying worlds? You also need to keep track of a giant,
I gotcha. You mean while
it's
we're
not a
in
sperm
other
whale, I
worlds,
know that
we
much.
can't
It's
live
a
on where
giant
we're from,
whale.
huh? We gotta protect the world border.
Oh no, wait a second,
Right,
actually,
the world border.
Take that as a joke, actually, now that I think about it, because the...
Oh, I guess we'll need new duds. when
Take
we
that
get
as a
there.
joke, actually, because I just remembered what was going on there. Gemini's world actually did get destroyed by Heartless, but we'll see later on down the road. I know I'm getting way ahead of myself, but the world that we would have to go to next. Well, now I'm really getting ahead of myself. Okay. Well, never mind then. Chip and Dale, everybody's favorite chipmunks. Most notoriously famous for Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I never got into that show, to be honest. I never did. Like, I watched Bonkers. I've watched... Well, what other TV shows were there at that time? I've watched Bonkers, I've watched... God, I cannot remember much. I do remember Animaniacs, but that was mainly on Nickelodeon, not Disney. By the way, that's the last time we'll ever be able to see Disney Castle, at least not until Kingdom Hearts 2. But yet the world icon is still on the map. And that's what's very irksome about that area in this game.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
You guys didn't tie down the raft? Are you serious?
Oh, no, the raft!
You guys just left it out there on the shore.
Sora, dinner's ready.
Are
Come
you
on
guys
down.
expected it to not drift away? Uh-oh. There's that, evil music coming up. That's not entirely good.
What's that?
Also, there's a big black ball of darkness and death right about the island. Oh, hello. Okay, so the deal with the situation right now is that you cannot harm the shadows at this point. Your one sword does not mean jack shit to them. So do not be a hero and try to fight them. Instead, go in here, save real quick, and then run up here, using the alternate actual way of getting up to this area. Then run along this bridge. For cinematic sakes, the camera stops right there.
Where's Kyrie? I thought she was with you.
What
Door.
door? There's no doors here.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the
Really?
outside
Where
world.
is she?
What are you talking about? We've got to find Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us. Once we step through, we might
You
not
guys
be able
never
to
saw
come
your
back.
parents in the first
We
place.
may never see our parents again.
I always say, as far
There's
as
no
the
turning
game's
back.
concerned.
But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
They made like a little doggy door. So that they don't have to bother like looking at the kids when they give them food. Sora, dinner! Pushes the plate through the doggy door. Drops it onto the floor. Hands them like a can of soda. Alright, now we got this... What is this thing? Ah, I see. So it's called a Keyblade according to the voice in my head. Alright, so now we have the ability to fight shadows, which are heartless. Now, what you can do in the meantime is that you can, you can actually grind in this place for about as long as you want, but that'll take for freaking ever. I say the most you will want to grind, if you so wish to do so, is if you wish to grind up to about level 13, because at that point it just becomes monotonous. 10 to 13, somewhere in there. Up to about levels 10 or 13 max, because technically you can grind here up to about level 99. Technically. But again, it becomes so minuscule that you're practically stuck in limbo when you do that. So, do yourself a favor, find off heartless along the way. Do not stand around and grind on them. There are better ways to grind in this game than doing that. If you so need to. Head through the pink door and walk down the pathway towards the secret place. You'll activate this cutscene where apparently enough Kyrie is not real.
Sora...
Yep, see? What I tell ya, Kyrie's not real. But now, we get ejected to this floating island, the prototype of Angel Island. This is how Angel Island was made? Shit. Okay, Dockside, round 2. Is it round 2? Yeah, it's round 2. Round 2 out of 3. Dockside in this fight is exactly the same, except for one move has been added. Which in this case, he will stick his arm fully into the ground. And he will pull out this dark orangish ball, which will then release multiple balls of energy at you, so as to it would yeah, here we go. Here's this new attack. He will dig his hand completely into the ground. This is actually a much easier way of attacking the head of Dockside. So he will activate, he will raise up this ball of energy, and he will make it spuzz out like a bunch of different smaller energy balls that will slowly float down to the ground. If you are not careful, you'll actually get hit like that, although I'm not entirely sure if that was the ball or the fist. There we go. I didn't get the 2 tech points. That means I wasn't hitting the head at the final strike. You could get some potions from the shadows, actually. Not that you cannot see it. See it, even right there, that's a potion. But right now, I'm entirely focused on trying to defeat Dockside here as quickly as possible, because it's the same exact fight, ladies and gentlemen. There's not much to talk about. Oh, for a second there, I thought my graphical interface was glitched out. No, that was my cursor. Get out of the way, cuz you're blocking the view. There's not much to talk about, Darkseid. Oh, gotta get that walk-on icon, right? There we go. I should be almost done defeating him. That somehow counted. There we go. And my defense leveled up. Nice. You know, this is the longest I have ever gone silent in an RPG. So I took you one whole playthrough and about 3 videos of this in order for you to stay silent. Are you kidding me? Anyways, what happened to Sora? We'll never know. Maybe he's dead. Well, there goes our main protagonist, so now we gotta take the place of Donald and Goofy. That would be awesome, actually! You can actually control, like, the different party members? That would be awesome, actually! Square Enix, get right on that shit. Anyways, here is Traverse Town! The name sounds familiar, doesn't it? For you Final Fantasy fans.
Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that, what do I know?
By the way, Pluto is like a dog of mystery, because after he runs off, he's nowhere to be seen again. Not until late game. Very! Well, actually, I shouldn't say late game. End game, I should say. Pluto is the light that everybody has been looking for. Are you fucking kidding me?
What a dream.
This little Eevee dog.
This isn't a dream.
I've seen some shit in my life, but come on. I hope Nomura does not do that. I hope not. Knowing Nomura, he might. He might do that, because that is a load of bullshit.
Do you know where we are?
It's hilarious, though.
Hey!
Anyways, run out of the alleyway and you'll get introduced to the town itself.